Not only that, but also FaZe Clan pay.
One thing I also want to say real quick is banks keep saying, and I'm playing devil's advocate, by the way. I am not on one side, okay? I'm using this as a moment to teach you guys about contracts and deals and what is, what is legit, right? What is legitimate.
About
80-20 is standard.
You specifically know my relationship with Turner, my intimate relationship.
For brand deals, dude, 80-20 is pretty standard. If it depends on how much money you're making. If you're like a normal influencer who isn't making millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars, 80-20 is very much like that's it. It's 80-20, 100% on the way. But like once you start hitting like big numbers, and you have a lot more leniency, and you have a lot more power. So like if you're like, honestly, people like Turner and myself, it is you have all the power, right? You have all the influence, you have all these fans, so you have, like, you shouldn't be paying 20% of anything to anyone because you're doing so many deals and the deals are already making so much money that 10%, like 10% of what you're making, like if the brand deal, right, if the manager takes 10%, whoever of the company who's handling it takes 10%, that's more than 20% of what they'll make a year off of like people who are doing 80-20 splits. Right? So the more money you make, the more money the brand deals are, the more money you're getting from sponsorships, like you have the power to be like, look, you guys, like, all this money, right? All this money, all these big brand deals, it's coming because of how popular I am. You guys don't deserve 20% of a $2 million deal or a $3 million deal. When the reason that it is $3 million and $2 million is because of the person that you're representing is so massive, right? So like if it's like you know what I mean? That's how so 10% of $2 million and 20% of a $500,000, $1 million deal, like things like that, you know what I mean? Like you just got to weigh it, right?
With him.
Not only that, but also FaZe Clan pay.
One thing I also want to say real quick is banks keep saying, and I'm playing devil's advocate, by the way. I am not on one side, okay? I'm using this as a moment to teach you guys about contracts and deals and what is, what is legit, right? What is legitimate. And banks keep saying that they have only taken $60,000. There could be, from what we don't know, there could be like money that is owed that they haven't taken yet. That's a possibility. I don't think that's the case, but that is a possibility. There's a possibility that FaZe legally, if the contract's in there, could take that much money. They're just not doing it. You know what I mean?